Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Ignite After School Club. It's Wednesday, it's 3:30 p.m. and it's fantastic to be here with you. How are you doing? Let me know how you're doing. Put in anything on the comments. That'd be great to see who's watching, how you're doing, and what's going on in your lives at the moment. How was school today? Did you have fun? Did you get wet? It was a bit rainy. It was a bit wet, not too cold, but it was a bit wet and horrible earlier on. Did you get wet? Did you get wet coming home from school? That'd be interesting to know. Let us know. Also, we have got a fantastic, I say fantastic, I'm not sure it's going to be fantastic, but we've got a fun challenge coming up later at the end, challenge of the week at the end later on today. And if you would like to be part of Challenge of the Week, then you can do it with us because we're gonna do it live. You can do it with us, or you can choose to do it yourself at home and see how well you do. But if you're going to take part, you're going to need some of these. You're going to need some Jacob's crackers, some cream crackers. So that is what you're going to need for Challenge of the Week. And we're going to have Adrian live from home coming on the studio here as well. So Adrian's going to be doing it live. He was, if you remember, he was pre-recorded last week. But he's going to be doing it live this week, which is going to be really good. And we've also got Freddie. Freddie has just finished his paper round. And once he's got a little bit drier, and ready, he's going to come in and he's going to join us as well, and also for the challenge. So Freddie's going to do the challenge, and I think George is also going to do the challenge as well. So that is going to be really good. But as I say, go on the comments, put your names down on the comments and let us know how you're doing. Freddie, are you all right? Are you ready to join us, or you got to go and get dry? You're fine. Okay, Freddie's going to join us. Normally Freddie's not here at this time. Hi, Freddie. You all right? Yes. Look at you. Look very hot and sweaty. And Freddie's not normally here, but Freddie, like some of you, is off school because you're having to sort of isolate at the moment, aren't you? Because of a couple of cases at Freddie's school, not in your year, but not actually in any of your classes, are they? So Freddie's off, and I think you're back next week, aren't you? Next Monday. So that's cool. So that's really well. It's not great that you're off school, although you have been doing some school work. You haven't been doing your online work, but it is nice that you get to do this because we haven't had you doing this for quite a while, have we? Which is really good. Looking at the comments so far, my dad's saying hello, Pat, to my mum, who's probably literally sitting next to him on the sofa. Well, Fred, we're gonna start with the game. You remember what we do with the game, but I'm not going to show you the game because I'm gonna let you join in as well. You don't know the words, do you?
No.
Okay, I'm going to let you join in. However, before we start that, let me tell you the theme of today, which is quite appropriate considering my hat, my jumper, and your face, is pretty in pink. Actually, I look a little bit pink. We've got some new lights. The church bought some new lights, which I'm trying out today for the first time, and they're quite bright, aren't they? They are quite bright. So it should give us a better picture, and we can look absolutely awesome and lovely in the picture. But today's theme is pretty in pink, and we'll come back to that later of what that means for what we're going to be talking about today. So we're going to play Build a House. Freddie's going to play as well. It took quite a while last week. So Freddie's going to play. And the first word is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. Quite often have 6 letters, I find. But there you go. We're going to do 6 letters. I do know that I was told by Catherine that James watches this when he gets home. And while Catherine is trying to get everyone ready, James is quite often shouting at the screen. I've just noticed as well, Fred, would you be able to go there and get me the lead for my computer? Because the battery is going to run out any minute, and I hadn't realised I hadn't plugged it in, which is not a great start. That's the one. Because if the computer goes down, that's it. We're Thank you, Freddie. I'll just put that there. And phew. Okay, we're okay, Fred. It's all right. We have power. Oh, so many leads about. Okay, what have we got? Dad's gone with an A. Is there an A? There is not an A. Mum's gone with an E. There is not an E either. You're going to go for a letter, Fred?
I.
You're going to go for I. There is an I. You can stop. So how was school today, Fred? Online school. What lessons did you have?
I had RE, art, geography, English, maths.
RE, art, geography, English, and maths. What was the best one today? What was the best lesson?
Art.
B from Mum. There is not a B. I saw your art. You're drawing a flower at the moment, aren't you? It's very cool with pencils. It looks very smart. Hey, Ruth. Good to have you here. Ruth has gone with an O. There is not an O. Who's Holy Saviour today? There's about 4 of us that have the login for Holy Saviour. It's Matthew. Good. Hi, Matthew. Are you right? Okay, so we've well done with a H. There is a H. What lesson did you have yesterday that you enjoyed? Oh yeah, PE. Because you didn't do it. You got a letter, Fred?
T.
Oh, you said T. Nanny said T. Is there a T? There is not. There is not a T. Oh, the dog's coming in. Matthew with an S. There is an S. Well done, Matthew. Hey, Catherine. Hey, James. Hey, Sammy. You're going with an F. Is there an F? No, there's not an F. Sorry, James. You'll have to shout at the telly a bit more. Matthew's gone with a P. There is a P. Well done. A G. There's not a G.
An F for me.
Is that an F? Is that an F for Freddie? Or is that a hello for Freddie? That might be a hello for Freddie.
It might be both.
I don't know. But Catherine and James are saying we're going for a C. There's not a C. My dad's got it.
Can I go upstairs and get my glasses
Can you go upstairs and get your glasses?
so I can see that?
Can you not see that? Can you see that?
Not very well.
Yeah, you can go and get your glasses. That's all right, Fred. Medical emergency. Freddie's come to get his glasses. It's shrimp. Shrimps, which are also pink, unless you get the really small ones that are a bit brown. Well done. You got shrimp. First game there. Oh, dear. Okay. Right. Okay. Now we're going to do the second game. Let's just work out what the second game is. Okay. I'm ready. The second game is 5 letters. So let's see how you do with 5 letters. Hopefully I can win this one. I'm not sure what you're saying thank you for, Matthew, but you're welcome. An M for Matthew. There is not an M for Matthew. Sorry, Matt. No M for Matthew. An A. There is an A. Oh, there's 2 A's. Oh, there's 2 A's there. You right, Fred? Did you not find your other glasses?
No.
Have you lost your glasses?
Hopefully not. I think they're in my blazer.
You haven't been out. We've got an O. Is there an O? There's not an O. We've got a B. There's not a B. And Ruth's come in with an E. There is an E. There is an E. Now what we should do, we should bring the keyboard down and you should play some music while we're doing this.
Oh yeah, can we?
Not today, because it's going to take too long, but maybe another time. That would be awesome. You could do like a little background music. That would be great. L from Matt. There is an L from Matt, and then Mum's coming there with the answer as well. Well done. It is algae.
Isn't it algae?
Algae?
I've never heard anyone call it algae.
Well, you have. I've just called it algae.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Is it algae or algae? Algae. No, algae.
No. Algae.
Algae. Algae. Algae. Algae. Algae. Algae. I don't know. In the comments, let us know if one word is right, one is wrong, or if both are okay to use. Algae or algae. The more I say it, I think you're right, Fred, but I'm going to still go with algae. Matt's victory dancing, and Ruth thought it was algae or algae as well. Excellent. Right, don't forget, if you would like to join in with Challenge of the Week later, you will need some Jacob's crackers, and we'll explain what we're going to do with them later. Do you know what, Fred? Not really looking forward to that.
What, today?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the challenge today. And for the first time, it's my suggestion.
Finally.
It's not Adrian's suggestion.
I'm right.
Fred is right. Algae. I don't know. I don't know. We will find out further investigation, and we'll come back to you next week if I remember. I won't remember. Will you remember? You'll be at school next week. Stop playing with your hair.
It's sticking up.
Right. Do you know what time it is, Fred? If we've had the games, that must mean it's time for. I do like that. I do like that. Okay, it's time for our pictures, and we do have a picture sent to us this week. It was sent to us early on today, and it's a picture of Sammy getting his craft on. Here we go. Look at that. There's Sammy, and he's going through the crayons there, trying to find the perfect crayon to carry on with his this light party drawing from the goodie bag that he had. He's still on the canvas. Some great colouring there. Some great colouring. Those stars are in the lines. Very nice and neat. I wonder if Mummy helped. Or Sammy is just an artist. He does have an artist kind of jumper on there at the moment. That's like a perfect messy church jumper. Loving that. Well done, Sammy. And Sammy also there with the Lego. Loving the Lego. That looks fantastic. Thank you very much, Sammy. That's awesome to see. Hope you enjoyed seeing your picture there. If anyone else has got any pictures they want to send in to me to see on the show, just send them right here, barrett@holysaviour.church, and we will show them on the show. Just wanted to show you this. This is a thank you card that you can put little messages, different messages in each page. And I did this on our church service on Sunday. And if you wanted to find out about more stuff that happened on that church service and different things we did and how to do this thank you card, you can look back on Facebook and YouTube, find the service, and do it. It was good fun, wasn't it? Well, you were in the other room watching me, but I did it. It was good fun. We were just talking about thanks and gratefulness and thankfulness and everything, and I thought, wouldn't it be good to just make a thank you card and just give it to someone? No. Right. Let's just have a look what we've got here. Okay. Matthew saying, well done, Sammy. Awesome. Good stuff. Right. So we've had the pictures, which must mean it's time for. Freddie just said I need to change. Why don't you like that?
It doesn't sound right.
What do you mean it doesn't sound right?
It doesn't sound jokey.
Does it not?
It sounds
like it's little chipmunks laughing.
Doesn't
To be honest, the jokes aren't always that funny, so maybe it's appropriate. Although last week the jokes were good. You missed some good jokes last week, Fred. What car does a Jedi drive? Toyota. Like Toyota. No? Okay, that was probably the funniest. Right, so I asked our digital assistant this morning, actually yesterday morning, I asked digital assistant for some jokes, and it took me about 6 jokes to find 3 that I thought were good. Whereas last week, the first 3 jokes are the 3 I used. It was amazing. Never had that before. So, are you ready, Fred, with the sign? Okay, if Fred likes it, it's a thumbs up. If Fred doesn't like it, thumbs down. And let me know in the comments what you think about the jokes. Okay, joke number 1. What do bakers and sunbathers have in common?
What?
They don't like to burn their buns. No, you like that one. You're smiling inside. Really? Do you not like that one?
No.
Matthew's telling us to ask the digital assistant about algae or algae. I would, but she just goes on, and yeah, I might, I might ask that. I might ask her later. See what she says. You ready for joke 2, Fred? What do penguins wear on their heads?
What?
Ice caps. No? You're very critical today, Fred.
Yeah, they're not funny.
Okay, you ready? Ready for this one? You can answer this one if you want. There's a lot of answers for this joke. Let's see if you've got the right one.
Okay.
What's black and white and red all over?
A sunburnt zebra.
A sunburnt zebra. No, it's a panda in an Elmo costume. I liked that. Well, let me know what your favorite joke was, 1, 2, or 3. Personally, I thought joke number 1 was good, the bakers and sunbathers, but that's because I've been watching Bake Off. Oh, Bake Off was good last night. If you or was it the night before? Might have been the night before. If you missed it, I won't spoil it for you, but oh dear, emotional. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a patisserie week, and there was some terrible ones there, but there were some fantastic ones there as well. Right, okay. We've got there's some people are liking the jokes, some people aren't liking the jokes. Okay, so it's time for our Bible verse. It's a long one today. You ready? Our Bible verse today is: think about the things that are good and worthy of praise. Think about the things that are true and honorable and right and pure and beautiful and respected. And that's from Philippians 4, verse 8. Chapter 4, verse 8. I'm going to read it again. Think about the things that are good and worthy of praise. Think about the things that are true and honorable and right and pure and beautiful and respected. Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. What a nice memory verse. It's a hard memory verse to remember, but what a nice verse from the Bible there. Thinking about all of the good things, the pure and the beautiful and the right and respected things. I do like that Bible verse. And we are going to have a little talk about that right now. I'm going to look in my awesome book I've got, which has got all of our stuff that we've been doing. And Fred, have you ever heard the saying, or have you guys ever heard? Actually, I'm gonna have a cough. Hang on a minute. Oh, okay. That doesn't bode well for the challenge. Okay, so have you ever heard the saying, "You are what you eat"? Have you heard that, Fred?
Yeah.
Have you guys heard that? You are what you eat. It's an interesting saying, but boy, is that true about flamingos. I've got a picture of flamingos here. These beautiful birds, they're tall, leggy, and, well, pink. Look how pink they are. That is amazing. I love flamingos. And I really like that picture with all those pink flamingos there. They are amazing. But believe it or not, flamingos, they're not born pink. When they're born, they're not pink as babies. Their feathers are a light grey colour. Look at that. Look at that little, little flamingo in the middle. Have you ever seen a baby flamingo, Fred? Look at that. That's amazing. But he's not pink. That flamingo is not pink. They're not pink as a babies. The thing is, it's what they eat. You see, flamingos eat mostly shrimp. There you go. There's a little shrimp. They eat mostly shrimp and certain kinds of algae, I don't know, algae that have lots of beta carotene in. And beta carotene is a reddish orange kind of pigment. And let's turn him off. Okay, it's a reddish orange kind of pigment, and basically the pigment is what makes the color. And because the flamingos eat so much of it, it colors their feathers. If flamingos were to switch their eating to bugs and seeds the way most birds do, then a flamingo's feathers would stop being pink. And did you know, Fred, that we are what we eat, as well. Okay, you probably won't be turning pink anytime soon if you eat a lot of shrimp, but the things that you take in, the things you hear, the things you see and think about become part of who you are. For example, it's easy to just sing along to a song without thinking, but do you know what the words are really saying? Would they please God? All those things that you watch on TV, or those quick little videos on YouTube, on the internet, would they please God? What about the computer games that are maybe too old for you? The things that happen and the things you see on them, would that please God? What about the books that you read? Remember, you can never unhear something or unsee something. It will forever be inside your brain, colouring who you are. So please be careful what you let in. Okay, now Fred, I really enjoyed when we used to do BBC TV, we used to do all of these animal crafts, and we used to make an animal every day, didn't we? Yeah. And it was really good. And I've realised there was an animal, well, there's probably a few, but there was an animal that we didn't do. So today we're going to do a craft. We're going to do an animal. Well, we're going to do a flamingo, because we'd never done a flamingo before, and it seems a bit odd why we've never done a flamingo before. But we're going to do a flamingo, and to do a flamingo, all you need is a bit of paper. An A4 bit of paper would be fine. If you've got orange, that would be amazing. And either a paper plate or a round piece of card. Okay, so if you've got a paper plate or a round bit of card, that'll be fantastic. What you can do is you can get a piece of card, put a plate on top of that card, draw around it, and then cut it out, and then you've got a round piece of card. But I found these in a drawer. They must have been from a party once. So once you've got your paper plate, you want to grab a pen, and then you want to draw some lines on it. So I've got one here. So first off, what you want to do is you want to draw a line that cuts this paper plate in half. Okay, so you want to do one going straight across, right across the heart, right across halfway. And then the next bit, you want to start here, and you just want to draw around there, just a line drawing around there, and then up to that bit, and then like a leaf shape, you want to draw there. Okay, so I'm just going to put that up there so you can see it. You might want to watch it again later and pause it, or just see. Basically, we're going to cut that out, and where these lines are, that bit we throw away. We don't need that bit. We're going to need every other bit. So once you've drawn that, you then want to paint it. Okay, and you want to paint it pink. And I didn't have any pink paint. So Freddie, you're an artist. If you haven't got pink paint, what would be a good way of making pink?
A little bit of red and a lot of white.
A little bit of red and a lot of white. More white than red to make pink. That's very true. So I had some different red paints, and I had some white paint. And what I did is I put a blob of white on a dish, a mixing dish, and I put a blob of the different reds, and I mixed little bits in at a time. So I didn't just mix it all to make just one color pink. I did lots of little shades, and then I got the paper, and I dipped the paint in, and I kind of dabbed at it rather than painting at it. I dabbed at it, and when I did that, it gave me lots of different kinds of sort of shades of pink and red and there, as you can see. So it's not just one color. As you can see, the bit that is white with the stripes, that bit we don't need. So let's start cutting. First of all, I'm going to cut across that line right through the middle. So we're just going to cut across here. Remember, you might want to get a grown-up to help you, or an older brother and sister with the cutting. Be careful with the cutting. So there's the half, which means I've left with this bit. So now I'm going to cut this bit out along the lines. It seems a long time since we've done a craft sitting next to each other, Fred. When's the last time, Freddie, you saw a flamingo?
In real life?
Yeah, because otherwise it would be the picture that I've just literally just shown you.
Do they have them in Malwell?
Yes, they have them in Marwell.
Then Malwell,
Okay, so they would just cut that bit off there.
which was like 10 years ago.
A long time since we went to Marwell. Then you just want to cut the head off. That sounds horrible, but cut around the line on the head. There. So we end up with that bit, which we don't need anymore. So we can just throw that away. It's all right. Freddie will clean that up later. So on your round bit there, you want to draw a beak and an eye on the side there. Okay, so you've got a beak and an eye. Now, you want to get some glue. I've got some super glue just to do it quick, but any glue would work. Pritt stick would work really well. What you want to do is, if I can remember, is you want to stick the neck onto the paper like that. Okay, so we're just gonna bit of dabbing of the glue there. Just stick that down. Just hold it for a bit to dry. Remember, take your time. Here you go. Matthew saying, me and Daddy go to Marwell. We used to go to I think we used to have season tickets, I think. We used to go there a lot because I remember having a cup to get free coffee, which was always nice. Now, you want to get the head. I'll try and do this right. And you want to get the head and stick it on like that, because they quite often sort of lean their heads back, don't they, Fred?
Yeah.
They do. They do. So I'm just going to stick that there. Okay. Just sticking that there. Right. So that is part of your flamingo. Now what you want to do is grab some paper. I've got orange paper here, which is really good. If you've just got white, you can use white and then you can color it orange, but orange works really well. And you want to cut 2 strips off of it. And then once you've cut the 2 strips, you want to fold your strips concertina wise like this. So we'll just fold this one there. Okay. Fred, do you want to go and grab George while I just finish this off so George can come down and be part of the challenge? So I'm just going to fold this here, fold that there, and there you go. You've got 2 folded lengths, and these are going to be the legs. So you just need to stick these onto the back of your flamingo. I'll stick one there. And one, whoop, and one there. Okay, so that should mean that you're a flamingo now. Look at that. What a cool flamingo. And quite often when you see flamingos, they stand on one leg. So you could actually put one, you could stick one up a bit higher there and have your flamingo on one leg. But there you go. That is your flamingo. And that will go with the rest of our animal creations right over there, which is fantastic. So if you make one of these flamingos, I would love to see a picture of it. And if you do, send it right here, barry@holysaviour.church, and I will show it on the show. Now, is George coming? Oh, he's there. Do you have your phone with you, George?
Yes.
Because it'd be good to have a stopwatch on there. Or not stopwatch. Actually, we're going to have to try and share chairs. So you're going to have to sit. We're going to have to sit sort of get a little bit cozy. Okay. Right. Now, it's time for, well, okay, let's just get a bit sorted out first. Okay, I can see Adrian has joined us. If anyone else wants to join us to do this live on the show, you can. The link that was at the start, you can copy and paste that into a browser, and you'll come up as well. But if not, you might just want to watch. To be honest, that might be safer if if you just want to watch. And you can always do this later on. But let's. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Hello, Adrian.
Good afternoon, Barry. Good afternoon, everyone. How are we all?
Good. We are good, but I am a little bit nervous. I do have my unopened. I haven't been practicing. I haven't had a practice.
I was going to say you've been practicing. I've literally just opened mine to take 3 out, but that's all I've done.
Okay, so basically, for everyone else, the challenge is going to be we're each going to have 3 Jacob's crackers, and the idea is who can eat. Can you pass the plates, George? Who can eat 3 Jacob's crackers the fastest?
Do you have water?
Do we get water? No.
Afterwards.
So there's no water. There's 3 for you, George. The second one is cracked, but that's okay.
Sabotage.
So I once thought that this was impossible. I thought I'd heard that this was not possible to do.
But you can't eat
It's
3.
hard, very hard to do.
But it is. I've had a little look, and it is possible. It's just not easy, and it's just not pleasant.
What do you mean it's impossible? You'd have to eat 3 crackers.
Okay, Fred, hold on to that. Hold on to that. You just have to eat 3 crackers.
I eat 3 crackers with like cheese and crackers.
Yeah, the cheese helps. Butter helps. Okay, so I have, Adrian, just so you can see, I have 3 crackers here.
Oh, so on my nice pink plate. Look,
Lovely pink plate. We've been talking about pink, pretty and pink today. Excellent. So basically, I don't know how long it's going to take us, but I look, the world record is by a guy called Ambrose Mendy. He did it in 2005. He did it on, I think it was LBC radio station. And he did it in 34.78 seconds, which I've no idea. I've no idea how you do that. That sounds impossible.
yes.
So,
well, bear in mind our cup challenge last week, the world record was something like 5 seconds, and we've done it in 20 odd seconds. This could take some time.
well, I did it in 20, but yeah, you did it in 20 odd.
Right, you were 20.
So I'm gonna time it.
Yeah.
And so we need to eat everything on the plate. What we're doing about crumbs, Adrian?
As long as they're minute crumbs and crumbs isn't 3/4 of the cracker, I don't think we'll be too too hasty about that, shall we?
Okay. Well, Catherine's talking about, is that product placement for you on your screen?
We should.
That's my name.
We should move the packet so we can see your crackers.
That's the point.
Don't cheat.
Yeah, we need to see your crackers.
There we go.
Oh, cheat.
It was there purely because it's my surname. That's all. It's
That's. I mean, we were saying that this is the only challenge that I've sort of organised, and you're still part of it because it's Jacob's. Okay, are we ready? We're going to time this.
Are you going to time it? Yeah.
Time.
We're all going to do it at the same time because it might take hours. Okay.
Yeah.
So when we've finished, we have to have an empty mouth. Okay. So you have to obviously show us to the screen, and we can show each other. Apologies,
Right,
anyone
okay.
who's watching.
Email's going to be.
And
so
no drinking water in between.
No drinking water in between. Are we ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh wow.
That's horrible. No. We are the only thing on Holy Saviour Facebook at the moment. One more.
It's getting hard now.
No way. You need to get in camera shot. Hello. Oh.
Oh!
No. It's so hard.
See, this is the problem with the live ones. You can't do it a few moments later.
You done?
I think Adrian was 146.
Yeah, I stopped it a little bit late, Adrian, but we think you were 146.
Okay, that's not
So
too bad.
you
Only
were,
1 minute 15 away from the world record.
Yeah. I completely lost. George beat me, Freddie beat me, you beat me. I completely lost that challenge.
Wow, what a surprise! The one challenge you make up, you don't win.
And I'd never want to do that again. So
I will admit I've done that before.
So today's Who Can Eat 3 Jacobs Crackers the Fastest challenge, the winner is Adrian.
Yay!
Oh, so that means I have to do the scoreboard.
I like the idea of these live challenges, Barry. We should do more like this, I think.
Yeah, if anybody else has an idea for a live challenge, please send it in. But there you go. That is the challenge at the moment. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm winning by 2. Winning by 2.
Getting close again.
Well done, Adrian. That was all right. Abby could have taken part as well.
She's just walked in through the door. I'll try Abby later on, see whether she can do it and give you the time.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, if anyone else wants to have a go at that time, and if you beat it, I'd love to see a video of you eating it. Catherine has just said, eat a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now, I've seen this before as well, and this really is unpleasant.
It very much is.
And it's also one for outside.
Now.
Yeah, I think it's one for outside as well.
I think that will be, yes.
Like some coffee. No.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Adrian.
It's been a pleasure as always. Thank you very much. And well done, boys. That's Barry well and truly put in his place. Bottom of the pile.
Terrible. I can't believe it. Right. Have fun, and we'll see you later. Take care, Adrian.
Take care. Bye.
Oh dear. Well, there you go. That was challenge of the week, and I lost. I lost badly. I thought I had a chance of winning, but no, you guys did very well. Well done. I hope you're proud of yourselves. Right. Okay. Well, are you off now, George?
Oh, yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, George. Something else I found in this book, which was really interesting about color and eating things and whatever, is some of those beta what are they called again? Beta carotene pigments that make a flamingo's feathers pink can also, you ready, Fred? Can also turn a baby's nose orange. Absolutely, that's right. Beta carotene is also found in carrots, apricots, and sweet potatoes. If babies eat too much of these foods, their noses can turn orange. But that's only until they start eating other foods and they go back to normal. But that would be cool. I reckon. So that's what? Carrots, apricots, and sweet potatoes. So a sign of a healthy baby is an orange nose.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's a baby being forced into vegetables and nothing else.
You should eat your vegetables.
Healthy baby is everything.
You should eat your vegetables. Vegetables are good.
Yeah, but not only vegetables.
But not only vegetables. Okay. Grumps has said, how about fire eating?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, we're not going to do fire eating. Although I do kind of fancy it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the challenge is.
Who can eat the most fire?
Okay. Well, we've come to the end of today. We're going to have a few notices in a minute, but let's just finish with a prayer. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Father God, help me to be careful about the things that I listen to, the things that I watch, and the things that I read. Let everything I take in be pleasing to you. And everybody said, Amen. Well, thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for joining us. It's been great to have you. It's been good fun. Thank you for being with us today, Fred. Really enjoyed it with you here. A few notices. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday is going to be Messy Church online at 10:30. It'd be great to have you guys with us. That's 10:30 on Facebook and YouTube. Oh, pardon me, crackers. Facebook and YouTube. Join us for Messy Church. A lot of fun as we go towards the Advent season. It's very close to Christmas, Fred. Very close to Christmas. And also, talking of Christmas, we have something. You guys are the first to hear this. We have something a bit secretive at the moment, just still planning it. But we are going to be doing around a couple of roads in Bitton. We're going to be doing a Christmas nativity trail. And providing everything is all COVID safe and everything is all okay, that has to be a priority. You have to make sure that's okay. We are going to be planning a trail, and there'll be tickets so we can book up tickets to do it. They're free, but we need to have timed slots so we don't have a mass of people. So keep your eyes peeled on Facebook for more information about Nativity on the Move, which is going to be really exciting. It could be some people dressed up. It could be some goodie bags at the end. Could be a lot of fun. So keep your eyes out for that. So Thank you once again. Have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Hope dinner is very tasty. And remember, if you're having carrots, check your nose. It might just go a bit pink. But
Orange.
Orange. It might go orange, pink, orange. Yes, unless you're having prawns, it might go pink. Yeah. Well, see you later, guys. Have a great time. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.